Okay, I have this ribbon, or mesh. I have had this for years. I've wanted to make a lemon wreath and just haven't done it. So, I don't know what I'm doing with this big wreath, but I want it this big, if that makes any sense. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to be using it, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be poofy, okay? I'm just going to take this mesh, and I don't know how far I'm going to get with this, okay? So I've got the mesh, and I am going to use green pipe cleaners. I don't know how many I'm going to have either. We'll have to figure this out as we go, okay? So I'm just going to take right now, and I'm going to bunch this up, and I want this way. Does it matter? I don't know. You could tell I don't do these very often. So I'm just going to pipe cleaner. These are cut in half. I'm just going to put it around. Now this wreath from the Dollar Tree only has one ring. And it's the bigger wreath form. I done forgot what size it was. I can look and tell you. But anyway, now you want to tighten this really tight so that this doesn't slip out, okay? Has to be tight, y'all. Push it down and twist. And these little wires will cut your fingers. Just saying. Okay, so 18-inch wreath form and 10-inch mesh. I'm just going to use this first one to see how far I go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to poof this up, and I'm going to go down to my next rung here, and this is how I'm going to measure, okay? And I am just going to see how long that is. So I'm going basically from the 14 to my 23, okay? That's in my terms. So I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to push it down. Now you're going to have quite a few because you can see through this stuff, and this wreath is weird. So I'm going to go on the inside two for the first time, and then I'll go to the outside two, okay? And all I'm doing is bringing this up under these two right here, and I'm going to twist, okay? I'm going to be putting ribbon things in this. So my next one will be on these two. So I'll be going these two, these two, these two, these two. It's just alternating, okay? So I'm going to go back down about that far again. Now you want them even as you can. And I'm going to go to this outside ring, okay? I'm just going to take my pipe cleaner, smush it down, and twist back here. See, this one, this one. And I'm going to keep doing this all the way around. Okay, so this is what I got, and it looks good on this side, and it's a little smushy on this side. This is just one roll, look. I still have a whole roll. I'm tripping, really. So here's where I am going to be putting a sign that I'm going to redo, okay? Because I don't want this. I hate glitter, okay? I hate glitter. And I'm going to try to vamp this up just a hair. But anyway, so I'm going to be putting that here. Sorry, my nose is running. So this is what it is, and you just smush around your thing. But we're not done. We're not done, okay? So I've got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ribbon. So what I'm going to do is, let me get my doodad thing here. Sorry, y'all. I am bent over. Whew. bent over. Don't need to be doing that, you know what I'm saying? So I have this beautiful ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale. This one I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's on sale because it's spring. I've had these since last year. This one I just got. And then I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I'm sure there's not much on these. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be alternating these to make bundles. And I don't know how many bundles I'm going to need just yet. I want a few. Okay. So what I'm going to do, now all of them will not have this ribbon, I'm sure, because like I said, this is Dollar Tree ribbon, and there's not very much on the spool. So the first one, I want this one, and this is here for your ribbon. I don't normally use it, that's just me. So my poofs are sticking up, so I want these probably, I don't know, let me see. Y'all, I'm a visual. I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay, so if I put a thing through this and smush this down here, okay, that's good right there. I want no, yeah, so how long is that? 6. So I'm gonna cut them. They'll be from 6 to 6. See what I'm saying? 6 to 6. So I'm gonna start on the 6, and then I'll snip on my 6 here. And I do have a tutorial for this bow thing, okay? You'll just have to, I don't know, it's in my, I'll try to link it, but I'm bad about linking stuff, y'all. Seriously. So I'm gonna do the same with this one. I want all these the same size here. Just push it in. This is my bow helper right here. And then I'll just cut it off right there. Now these ain't gotta be perfect. And I want this in there. I'm gonna cut it off right here. Alright, now I'm just gonna take these, and I'm gonna be making bundles, and I am going to pop a pipe cleaner down on there. And twist real tight. Then I will take all of my bundles that I make, and I will fold them in half, cut from the inside to the outside, and I'm gonna dovetail all my ends, okay? So this is the way it's going to sit in here, okay? That's my granddaughter. Then go. Sorry, y'all. She had to go to the bathroom. Sorry, I don't know where I'm twisting this. She got me very distracted. And then I'm trying to get this one in the middle, which that don't normally happen. Or don't always happen. But anyways, this I'll get them better when I get them on the wreath. So I'm just going to make a few bundles like this right here, okay? Okay, so I've got them made, and all I'm going to do is go in where I already have a pipe cleaner, see? And I'm going to pop one of these in. Now, you don't necessarily want them if you're going to put a sign on it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't even know if I want a sign on it. Like, I'm thinking that I could fluff this up somehow, because it's really, like, stuck, and, you know, make it stick up some more. It's stuck together. I don't know why. This mesh is very, very clingy. But this is where I started, so it looks a little wonky. So let me put these in and see what we get, okay? So like I said, just every once in a blue moon. I don't know how many I got, but I don't want it to look uneven. And I'm just going to stick it on the middle rung because it's easier that way. Or wherever I can get it through at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of crowded back here. Y'all can't see a darn thing. Sorry. I'm not so good at this. But anyway, here you go. Now you're tightening your doohanky down there. And then when you get it back up here, you can just fluff your stuff. Fluff your ribbon. You know, just however you want to do it. And then this go in a minute. See how pretty is that? And then you can just flick them over. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. Alright, now I'm just going to randomly disperse these around this. Y'all don't need to see all that because you can't, because I'm flip-flopping in the camera anyway. Okay, so I have these lemons from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and they were $9.99, but I got them on sale, or I wouldn't have bought them because I wouldn't pay that for them. So I want to run wire through it to attach it to my wreath, because I don't trust just glue because they're made out of something weird and I don't know if it'll stick. So this is what I am doing. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. I had a long needle somewhere. Okay, I have a long needle. All right, and I'm gonna take this wire. Now you can use floral wire. This is just wire I had sitting over here. I'm going to bend this wire, and it's kind of flimsy, okay? So I'm just going to spin it around it 1 or 2 times, all right? Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to see if there's any bad spots on your lemon, first of all, you know, because, you know, whatever. Now you don't want a lot of it, you just want a little bit. So I'm going to poke my needle in, and I'm going to push it down on my surface. These are very soft, so I'm just going to take my pliers and I'm going to pull my needle, okay? And there's my wire. So then all I have to do is untwist my wire. Well, if I go the right way here. Untwist the wire, pull the needle off, pull out a good amount because you got to go through all this right here, okay? And then cut it off. And there you go. I don't know why I have 2 pair of pliers when I really don't need 2 pair of pliers. So that's what I'm going to do to all my lemons. When I get these lemons done, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, making sure I'm recording. I'm going to put my lemon down here, and I'm just going to go around whatever I can get around at this point because, you know, I don't care. So it'll probably be the whole wreath here. Make sure you get your ribbon out. Okay, and then I'm just going to tie it down. I was going to glue them, but glue alone, I'm like I said, I'm scared I'm not going to get it glued down. So when I get that way, it's tight. I don't even need any glue, y'all. I don't. So at that point, I've got it in there, and I'm just going to fluff my ribbons back out now, and I'll cut that wire off in the back in a minute. But now if y'all fool with this ribbon too much, it's gonna come unraveled. It'll start fraying. But anywho. And then fluff your green back around. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Not perfect, but cute, I'm telling you. If I can get my ribbon to go where I want it to go. Oh, that's pretty. So I'm going to do that to all my little ribbon clusters I got on this thing, okay? Okay, so I've got it all spread out here, okay? And I did tack my ribbon down with glue because it was just going everywhere with this type of ruffle. I didn't realize it would do that, but it did. So if I did this again, I would definitely do a cruffle type or a rolled one, but you know, I think it's cute nonetheless. Now I changed my mind on this, and let me show you what I'm gonna do, okay? Because you know, some people might want this outside. I personally, sorry about all that noise, would hang it in my kitchen, okay? But because some people might put it outside, I might sell it, I might not keep it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got these wood from the wood pile, and I got them when they were half off, or at least 40% off, okay? So I am going to try to be quiet while I take one out. Now I'm going to be Mod Podging this calendar piece. This is a thin piece of wood, okay? So if you do put it outside, you don't want it outside where it is going to get wet, okay? You don't want that. So let me get my polyurethane and I'll show you what I do. Y'all, I said polyurethane, but I meant polyacrylic. I do not use polyurethane. And this is the matte kind. This is a gloss. It doesn't matter. I just have it in this jar. So I'm going to coat this. We'll let this dry and I will use Mod Podge. Okay, so my board is dry and I've got this pretty much centered. Yeah, there's going to be a hole there, but I'm going to try to remedy that. I don't know. You can't help but have the holes. So I think I got it pretty much even. So I'm going to do 1/2 at a time, okay? Because I don't want it to move. So I'm going to use Mod Podge, but I'm going to set this here so that it doesn't move. So it doesn't really matter what Mod Podge you use. I'm crooked. Hold on a second. There, that got on my nerves. Sorry. It doesn't matter what Mod Podge you use because I'm going to put this on the bottom and then I'm going to polyacrylic the top here. So y'all know how to decoupage. Make sure you got the edges very well because you don't want this to peel up. Try to go in a straight line. And I'm just going to push as I go across. And then I'm going to take my roller and I'm going to roll this out. I got some bubbles. We'll try to roll those out. If not, I can poke them with a pin. Lift up and roll again. Alright, now I'm just going to peel back and do the other side. I will tell you, I was wrong. This side came up. I had to peel it up. You need, for the calendar page, quite a bit of Mod Podge, okay? And I am just squeegeeing out the excess with this very soft squeegee that I have. I would recommend a soft squeegee as opposed to this one right here, because if you're using this, it's possible, because it's sharper, that you will rip your page. Okay, so the softer one works a lot better, in my opinion. There's a bubble, but like I said, we can pop that and get that out. But you really want to make sure your edges are down. So that's really typically where I had to peel it up and apply more Mod Podge, was to the edges, okay? So you really want your edges down. So now I gotta wait for this to dry, and I will sand it off and then go over it. Y'all, I hit this with the heat gun and it literally melted it to it like plastic. That was so awesome. So now I am just going to take a sander, and y'all know the drill how I do this. You've seen me do it before. And you're just going to, y'all don't want to hear this, but you're going to go in a downward motion at an angle. Okay? And this will peel your paper right off. So that's what I'm going to do, and you don't got to hear me. I have it on, and it's all sanded down. I think I have a shadow on me, y'all, from where the sun has switched in my room. Because I've been in here all day. I do apologize for that, but for now, I am just going to take a little brush here. It's relatively, that's not soft enough. This one's softer. I'm going to take this little soft brush, and I'm going to go in my polyacrylic, and I'm going to put a layer of polyacrylic to seal this down. Okay? This will help protect it against the weather and the elements outside, but like I said, it really needs to go on a covered porch. That would be what I would do with it, or inside. So after I give it this coating, I'm just going to let this dry and watch for bubbles, because it might pop up some bubbles because it's getting wet. Polyacrylic is thin and wet. Oops. So I'm going to let this sit and let it dry. Make sure you resaturate your edges where you know, use the sander to sand that off, okay? I've got it on. It looks gorgeous. Okay, if you get bubbles, pop them with a needle and just smooth them out with your finger. Real nice and easy. And then you'll get it, okay? So this has been treated. Make sure you got it pretty much over. And I'm going to take pipe cleaners, okay? And I'm just going to use the whole pipe cleaner. I don't know how much it's going to take to go around this, because I got to go around a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to glue my pipe cleaner down, okay? Just going to stick the cleaner in there, or pipe cleaner down. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to glue the other one down. Woo! Hotty hotty. Alright, now I'm going to use this popsicle stick, and it's a giant stick, okay? And it's going to go down, and this is going to hold it, just because I'm paranoid, okay? I am paranoid with my signs. I don't know. I'm so weird. Now, when you do this, make sure you get it right, because it's the same size as my sign here, so I got to be careful what I'm doing. And just smush that down and seal all that down in there, because, like I said, I'm paranoid about my signs. So I want to make sure they're going to stay down. And this is one way to do it. You know, I try not to sell junk to the best of my ability. It is tried and true, and I trust in my stuff. But, you know, sometimes accidents happen. It is handmade, and you just never know. But I take every precaution I can to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's my name on the line. That's my name. When I was sewing and all that for business, my name was important, and I didn't want to ruin it. But anyway, let me get my wreath back. I'm done with that little story. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. They want an extra lemon. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my sign, and I'm going to nestle it down in here, okay? This is why I didn't put none of these little things on this side. And then I'm going to take my, I was reading that, enjoy, and I almost said take my joystick. I'm not even playing a game. I'm not playing. But I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, and I'm trying not to move. I'm feeling as best I can, and I'm going to try to get in one of these ruffle things here instead of, y'all, I can't see because it's stuck together. Y'all forgive me. Okay, there we go. And the reason I did this long is because if they're short, they might not would reach back here. So I found a spot, and I'm just going to twist my wire. Now, it doesn't matter if it's real tight right now, just twist your wire. Okay? And then bring your bottom one down and bring it through. Yeah, happy, happy, joy, joy. And I just went around my whole wreath at this point, okay? And like I said, you can tighten it up later, but you really don't have a lot of leeway here to play with this thing. I got so many pipe cleaners in here. Now you can trim these off. I don't trim them because it's harder for me to turn them in. I turn them in as, you know, as best I can so that they're not poking you or scratching your window or your door or whatever you choose to put them on. And there we go. Now you can add a bow on top of this. If I do, I will show you, but I'm not sure, so I'll have to play around with that. I had 3 of these left over. I just wanted to show y'all. I'm just going to make a scrappy bow. So I'm putting these together here, and they're uneven. So I'm just going to take this, and I want it about that long, okay? So I'm going to half it here. And I know that I need to cut right here, okay? So I'm just going to cut all this. Ain't got to be perfect. Cut that much off, and I have this much left. Then I'm going to take these, and I am going to cut them just a little bit shorter because these are floppy. I don't have a lot of, you know, maybe I could even do them in half. Just one of them. Not sure. Yeah, that would be fine. I'll do 1 in half. I want them all going the right way. That one's even smaller. Okay, now I want to be able to move this, so I'm going to fold it in the middle, okay? And I'm going to take and I'm going to cut a little slit on each side so that I can move this thing. Now I'm just going to take a green pipe cleaner and I'm going to make this bow right here. Alright, now I'll just leave those on there and fluff them out, and the green will work fine. And now I'm able to take this when I get it on there, and I'm able to, you know, maneuver my things around because I cut slits in it so I can move it and make it more pronounced. Pronounced? What the world am I even saying? Make it more, I don't know, it's cute, okay? So let me get this on there. All I'm going to do is glue it down, okay? I might staple it to keep it there for good, but I'm going to glue it for sure. And here it is. Pardon my mess back there, but that's my crafting space. But ain't it so pretty? My ribbons don't lay perfect, but they're beautiful anyway. I would like to thank y'all for watching. Y'all are a blessing. Until next time, goodbye.